In a bustling city where the streets are always lively and the buildings reach for the sky, there lived a chubby, cheerful boy named Tubby. One bright morning, as the city came alive, Tubby woke up feeling excited. He jumped out of bed, eager to begin an adventure. His mom served him breakfast, which he ate happily before asking her for permission to go for a ride. His mom, with a gentle smile, turned to him and said, "Of course, sweetheart, but remember, don't go too far, and stay in the city area." He dashed off to get dressed. He wore his favorite green t-shirt and getting ready for adventure. Outside, his little motorbike was waiting for him. Tubby hopped on his bike, started it with a rev, and waved goodbye to his mom. She stood at the doorway, waving back, reminding him once again, "Stay in the city, Tubby." Tubby zipped through the streets on his motorbike. The wind blew through his hair, and his chubby cheeks puffed up as he smiled at the world around him. But as Tubby rode further, he noticed something that caught his eye. There, just beyond the city's edge, was a small off-road path leading into a dense jungle. His big eyes widened with curiosity. The jungle was like nothing Tubby had ever seen. Tall trees towered over him, exotic plants grew in every direction, and the sounds of birds filled the air. He rode past sparkling waterfalls and through sunlit clearings. Everything around him was so beautiful, so magical, that Tubby couldn't help but stop by a waterfall, take off his helmet, and splash his face with the cool, refreshing water. But as the day went on, something changed. The light in the jungle began to fade, and the once bright and inviting place started to feel dark and mysterious. Tubby's big eyes, once filled with excitement, now showed a hint of worry. "Oh no, I should have listened to Mom," he said, his voice trembling with fear. Tubby looked around, realizing he was far from home and didn't know how to get back. The jungle that had seemed so beautiful now felt like a maze, and panic started to set in. He started to retrace his steps, looking for the familiar landmarks he had passed earlier, like the waterfall. Step by step, Tubby found his way through the darkening jungle, his heart pounding with both fear and determination. At last, he found the waterfall where he had stopped that morning. Finally, he felt relieved, but suddenly, he heard a strange noise. He turned around and saw a big black wolf staring at him furiously. Panic set in, and he quickly rushed to start his bike. Tubby raced his bike as fast as he could, never daring to look back. The wolf tried to chase him but couldn't keep up. Between the trees, Tubby saw the city lights in the distance and felt a wave of relief, knowing he was on the right path. He followed the lights, determined to reach the safety of the city. At last, Tubby emerged from the jungle and entered the city. He felt a wave of relief, knowing that he was now on familiar ground and could easily find his way back home. Relief washed over him, and he sped up, eager to get home. When he arrived, his mom was waiting by the door, her face filled with worry that quickly turned to relief as she saw her son safe and sound. Tubby entered the house and said, "I'm so sorry, Mom. I should have listened to you." He explained all his adventures to his mom. His mom hugged him back, her voice soft and full of love. "I'm just glad you're safe, Tubby. Remember, adventures are fun, but listening to your parents is important too." Tubby ate his favorite pasta for dinner, then went to his bedroom and changed into his pajamas. But as he lay in bed, his mind kept racing. What if that wolf had caught me? What if Mom never found me and cried for me every day? He wondered. Today was my biggest mistake, and I'll never do that again. From now on, I'll always listen to my mom's advice. Tubby had learned a lesson he would never forget. So remember, kids, always listen to your parents. They know what's best for you.